you? Right here, come over right here. So, as you know, you've been part of a big shark. And tomorrow we hopefully have another person, but when we come in, we grab one of the actors for Q&A in the future, so I'll just tell you that, right? So, we are the first audience worldwide to see Big Shark. So, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but if you can spread the words would be ideal. And I like it the way you guys interact, because I was, you know, for any director, creator, let me ask you, how did you feel like the audience react?
I love that. I love how you guys picked up on the singing. That's awesome.
So that's what I like, because I always say, I encourage everybody, as you probably know about it, I always say, be yourself. Little time today when we spent together, and you know, it's a history. You'll probably talk to your friends, your family members, future kids, whatever you have in your life, positive, negative, whatever it is. But say, hey, that was April 1st. I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, we have a Q&A, so maybe no, you stay here. So. A question for Raul, let me know, question for me, but you can just make it, the best way to do just stand out and just say whatever you guys want to ask any questions. So maybe we'll do a first row and go as we go, okay? So one first row and the second, so any question here in the first row? Yeah, go for it.
What inspired you to make a movie about a big shark?
New Orleans, Louisiana, I'll be very short. Let me say this, do you have any question for Tony? Which is Raul. Any question for him? Yeah, okay, go for it. Raul, come closer.
In the trailer, you're boxing a lot, and then we didn't really see you box in the street. So, what was your storyline like?
That's a topic question.
What do you mean by storyline? Why the boxing?
Yeah.
Because otherwise you do the boxing, you would not ask questions, that's why. And we actually have a scene, I don't know if you guys know, within the trailer is the scene where the actual shark eating opponent, the opponent of Raul, Tony. So actually it's there. If you look at close, move on, next questions. Anything here? Okay, go for it.
For the underwater scene,
Yes.
are you doing the diving or is that?
Yes. Thank you for asking. Believe it or not, that's a fact. When you see Mississippi, it's not the set, okay? When you see the water, we actually dive in the water. Like I say, somebody's supposed to be today, Tim's supposed to be here today, but he's coming tomorrow, hopefully. Okay? But eventually we'll be asking the question, so he's my witness. So everything is real. We actually use a pool as well. All the gear, what you see it was challenged. So let's put it at least, okay? Next question, anything? Yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for it. One more time. I already said New Orleans, Louisiana, move on. I used to live there, so what's your question here? Yeah, go for it.
What was it like actually making this movie, like stepping into the directorial role again? What do you think about it?
I was challenged. I'll tell you right now, it was a challenge. I'm back, and I'll be creating at least one movie per year. Try our best, and I think you guys encouraged me to actually do it. That's what I'm doing. And also I want to spread the words, like in this case, New Orleans, as you know. I encourage you to, how many people actually go to New Orleans and visit it? What? Yeah. Well, not so many. I encourage you to go to like Mardi Gras, for example. It's fun. It's really fun. Also, you have a history in New Orleans. The same Portland, Oregon, you have a lot of history here as well. So I think it's very, I would say, travel. We have a beautiful country. USA is the best country in the world, if you ask me. So, what do you think, Raul? How about USA?
Best country in the world.
No. more questions? Yes.
Can we get DVDs of this?
Big Shark? Not now for Christmas, so. Anything on the back? Ah, that's a good one. Otherwise you would not ask. Again, tricky. Move on, next question. One more time.
Some of the scenes felt like they had a bit of improv to them. I wonder how hard the script was.
The script is 100% what you see, that's what you get. Yeah. However, you see some of the sound, we still will be tweaking a little bit, but I want to see your reaction, you know. So again, I appreciate all of you guys. It doesn't matter you like, you don't like, but I hope you enjoy a little bit. At least tiny little bit. So if you enjoy a little bit, I did my job good. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, next question. Yeah, go for it.
What's the next movie you're going to be about?
Vampire. All right. Okay, we have a few more questions. You guys speak up. So.
What was the hardest part of making this movie?
This movie, good question. Yes, diving. Yeah. Do you want to hear a little story about diving? If you ever do diving or anything with water, be sure it's 2 people, not 1, okay? The reason for it is, my instructor told me, a lot of people go to the water as a 1 combined 0. What does this mean? You can be trapped, and it's a real story, even statistically speaking. Plus, when you're underwater, let's say 5 feet is okay. When you go over 5 feet, you have a problem. One of the problem, you have to learn about how to breathe through nose and mouth, and because attack your ears. It's similar to airplane, for example. You know, when you fly and you have a problem with your ears sometimes, like the noise, whatever. I'm just paraphrasing a little bit because we don't have a story to tell. You can write a book about it. But bottom line is, check how to dive before you go in the water, always with 2 people. Trust me on this one, it's good advice. The guy who does do the instruction, that was my instructor, he was very knowledgeable person on how to do it. And by the way, on the set, one guy got sick because he didn't listen to the instructor, you see? And I was listening, So it's a process of learning. That was also Mississippi. I said to a few people yesterday as well today. It's a real Mississippi. When you see on the corner, you see you know? Because you know the perfect New Orleans, right? So long story short, extreme, don't go to Mississippi. Please don't. You have a lot of issues. Let's leave it. Let's not talk about negative, but it's very difficult to swim. And also curve, you cannot even know how you adapt down, and it'll be difficult. It's always 2 people. Move on, next question. Yeah.
Why did you choose Cinema 21 and Portland, Oregon for the world premiere?
The reason official, let me straight down to everybody, official is supposed to be tomorrow, which will be tomorrow. The reason we have today, because of you. And me too as well, okay? So that was special treat for everybody here, and I appreciate that. Why Portland, Oregon? Because of the history. We've been here, I believe it, over 10 years, coming back to you know, and also I do like Portland, Oregon, believe it or not. I don't want to say like, you know, it's not true, because I'm coming here and I like it. And I noticed that you guys change architecture in the New Orleans, in Portland. Same New Orleans, when you go to New Orleans, believe it or not, I used to live in Chalmette, architecture changed too, you know? The building, same here, like the Pearl District, you have Pearl? Yeah, so you have all this new building, new condo, all kinds of stuff. It's beautiful, really nice. I think it's beautiful, I don't know. So you guys growing up with the room, and I like this theater, so I like this tree as well. Okay, next question.
How much money did you spend on the shark CGI? It looked expensive.
First of all, what's expensive? Who cares how much money is not important? And we have more sharks coming, so this is just the beginning of our shark. Do you remember the phrase, what if? What if we have a San Francisco? What if we have a New York? What if we have a Paris? What if we have a London? And what if we have Portland? That's good. And by the way, as you know, shark is true story. You can figure out if I'm knowledgeable enough. I did a lot of research. The shark cannot live without water. Trust me. If you put the shark here, no way. We'll die very quickly. However, it's a moment when sometimes you see documentary about shark, the shark jumping, right? And say, hey Tom, how come he can jump? It's a second, well, he still is okay because he touched the surface, the water go up and down, you see? So the water still have inside his cartilage, the body, you know? So, okay, next question. Yeah?
Science.
Say it again.
What was your favorite part of the movie?
Oh, from beginning to end. Yeah.
Tell me, what's it like to just sit with an audience for the first time?
Say it again.
What's it like to sit with an audience for the first time and to react with everybody in real time?
I was active in real time. What do you mean by that? Oh, the audience. You're right. That's actually second time because of the disaster artist. That was way back. You know, people are people. I love people, so I don't have no problem. I love you guys. So. Thank you for asking. Now I understand your question. Move on. Next question. Say it again. Good question. And the answer you have, ask yourself, did Tom, I'm telling you third party, I like to say something just for fun. Ask yourself a question, did Tommy bought equipment for the room? That's your answer. And if you want a detail about camera, I'll be glad to explain if you don't want to hear. So it's up to you guys. Any more questions? I'm sorry, one more time. Oh yeah, I was. What advice, Raul, you have for movie makers? Because you did a couple movies yourself.
If I can channel the inner Tommy, is grab camera and start shooting.
That's it. That's a good one. Good channel. He's right. Come on, let's think positive. I always say, and then create something good. Go for it. Yeah.
What's your favorite line?
One more time.
What was your favorite line?
I thought you'd catch up. If somebody say it, what was the favorite? There are two actually. You get surprised. Say again. Who say that? Come on. We need a couple poster. We get a poster for you, okay? One second, we give you publicly. Can somebody bring me a couple posters? Hopefully they can hear me. Okay, that's good. Why? Do you remember this line?
You have a delusional mind.
Right. Do you like it? What do you think is behind the words by when you hear that? No, that's okay. You can say whatever you want.
I think it's, I don't know. You tell me. You're the guy.
Okay, delusional mind is something positive, negative. I explained to. Could someone agree? You get a poster, but if they don't deliver it, we will deliver it to you. Okay, but they're coming. Somebody bring a couple posters. Can they hear me? Okay, yeah, okay, they're working on it. So delusional mind, you can feel, I feel you can say two different ways, okay? The one way, let's say you have a person here and he's your best friend or she or whatever, and you say, hey, you know, oh man, I don't like you too much, but you know what, I know you're okay, but you have a little delusional mind. You say very nice, polite way, right? It's okay so far. Now let's assume the person is disrespectful to you. Say, hey, I'm fed up with you. You have really delusional mind. I don't want to talk to you now. period. No, that's it. So you can say it two ways if you like. And it's very catchy because the crew actually, thank you very much.
How about Ron the
Okay,
Bar?
thank you. Here. Promise is promise. Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot. I signed it. So that's about delusion of mind. And there's another phrase, if somebody gets beside delusion of mind. Who say occupy? I heard that. Yeah, come over here for poster. You get a poster. Who say it? Somebody here said it. Yeah, you're here. Okay, we need another poster. Just say, why you say occupy brain? What do you cite this phrase on you? I mean,
For me, it's you're on my mind. Like I'm thinking about you. You're occupying brain space.
yeah, that's good too. And again, this is, so stay here, we'll get a poster, it's coming. Okay, she's hearing, I guess. It's again, occupy, that's the way you say it, you know. As you know, we have two brains, right? Left and right, as you know. And there's some of it, hey, I don't occupy my brain, it's too much for me. You can say that too. And the space, I agree with you too. So that's, hopefully you spread out the words I was to phrase, it's up to you. But hold it, the post-it's coming, so. Okay, any more questions, guys? We need one more poster, did they bring you? I want to do right, yes, go for it.
You said that the audio isn't completely finished. Is there?
I didn't say not finished. I want to base on the reaction today, based on your feedback, I would change it a little bit. That's all. Everything is finished, is done.
Are you going
Okay.
to get anyone to do music?
Excuse
Are
me?
you going to get anyone to do music? A score?
No, we have a score, but it's again, I want to see the reaction. My process is slightly different, but thank you for asking this. Yes, will be more music, little more everything, but I will adjust a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because I want people actually figure out, you know, certain stuff. If I put too much, we don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because they, oh, I heard music. Because you're right. By the way, I hope everybody agree who's the filmmaking, does the filmmaking. Music is important, and also the way you say score. Absolutely, we have a little score, this tiny little thing, but I don't want to overlap with what actors say, what your reaction is, because then score will influence your reaction. And now I have like sort of a clear picture. And many more questions. That's a good question about that. One more time. Yes, Mustang was beautiful car. What about Cadillac? Did you like it? I'll tell you a story about Cadillac. You want to hear? All right. Long story short, I used to live in Chalmette, right? And I have an aunt. Sorry, she passed away, but she's was very good person. Okay, we got. Oh, he give me extra just in case. No, that's okay. That's fine. Here, we'll see what happens. Okay, here. Occupy brain. Who's the guy? And you got the second one? Two. Okay. So we have 3 posts to give away. 2. All right, guys. So Cadillac. Long story short, I say, okay, the car is so big, you know. I say to myself, okay, I'll try it. Do you guys remember that Pinto was very popular a long time ago? Pinto? P-I-T-O, remember? Some of you guys will remember. And I used to want this car, but my aunt, she has a big Cadillac. And I hit it on the back. I couldn't park properly. She was yelling and screaming, no more car and everything. And that's stuck in my mind. I said, you know what, well, you put a big Cadillac. Plus it was available, and I just want to surprise everybody, you know. But so that was my sort of motivation, surprise people as well because of my aunt. So that's the story about Cadillac. But she was a very nice person, yeah. She was born in Chalmette, but was very sincere. I learned from her a lot of stuff. Who cares about G-Wagon, man? It's overpriced, goes more 120,000, and it's overpriced 150 euro because I heard 80 grand, whatever it is. But it's a good car, if you ask me. That's my understanding. One more time. Across the street? Right here? Okay, so who cares? I don't care, actually. Sure. Say it again? Eventually, yes. You know how they say, do you want to hear something? Okay, you have two mountains, right? That's what I say eventually, because you have two mountains, right and left. Guess what? Cannot get touched to each other, right? Two mountains. But guess what? People can. You see? Any more question, guys? Say again. It's an incorrect statement, so don't believe it. What you read, I'm here to respond it. Greg sister is not in the movie, okay? But since you asked, you have a surprise for you. Here you go. Yes. Okay, two more questions. We cover everything. Thank you very much. Thank you. One more time. Say it again. Why New Orleans? Was fun to shoot in New Orleans? That's the question? Yes, it was very fun. Yes. But it was a challenge as we talk about the water, etc. Yes, go for it.
The scene where you guys are drinking and partying,
Yeah.
you guys actually get really fucked up and drunk during
No, actually not. Thank you for asking. Very much so, thank you. Because when we interact on the French Quarter with Tim, remember? So a lot of people say, how many, actually people ask me this. How many beers did you drink? I said, none. So as an actor, it's a flatter for me when people ask that, you know. But we have witnesses, so they know I didn't drink. Here, that's a surprise for you, here. Okay, couple more questions, guys. We cover everybody. Yes, go for it. Say it again, 1 second. Oh, here. That's a question for him? Okay, hold it, guys. Can you stand up and say it one more time? You get it?
What was your favorite part of filming with Tom?
That's a good question.
Yeah, when he handed me the beer and the guy fell down, he actually, his laugh actually threw me off guard, but I wanted to laugh and I held it back. So that's probably the funniest thing for me. Thanks for the question.
Okay. Does everybody understand what he says? All right, perfect. Thank you. I didn't understand. But that's fine. No, I'm just teasing. You want to say something to the audience?
It's more general to you. Yeah, thanks. I mean, this was awesome. I'm fortunate, happy, and glad that I came to witness it with everyone here. So thanks everyone for coming.
Same here. Thank you very much for coming, and you are very special. Remember this day, April 1st, 2023, you're part of the history, and you actually be in Wikipedia. You can put your picture there. And by the way, I'll be outside, you still can take a picture. Actually, I have a better idea. Maybe we'll take a picture here if you like. So come forward. Whatever you want to do, have a nice, beautiful day. I love you all.